Hello and welcome to the Worldwide Markets Daily Forex Wrap-Up. It is April 18th, 2013. Normally we start with the euro, but today we're going to start with gold simply because gold's been the currency pair that most people have been keeping their eyes open for, and we've seen the largest move that has taken place pretty much in gold trading, and we've also seen it break through 2-year lows this week. And the biggest question is, what's it going to do? We saw the price of gold get to as low as 13.23, and now we're back up to 13.92. So the question becomes, what's gold gonna do? Should you trade it? My personal opinion is until it settles in and starts making some ranges and getting an established range, then I would stay away from it completely. I mean, when everything was free falling, the expression in the markets is don't try to catch a falling knife, and now that it's leveled out a little bit, you're still looking at some pretty large ranges, and I don't think we're done yet. I think there's a little bit left that this is going to go, and I think we will break down below 1300 and settle in maybe around the low 1300s once it settles out and a few things get established. So for now, I would be very, very careful about trading gold. Simply give it some time to shake out and for the market to settle a little bit before you look at this. But at the same time, if you are going to trade gold, be very wary that it has made 2 attempts to break 1400. It has not gotten over that. So if you're looking for buying opportunities, you may want to try to wait until it gets over 1400 before you think about jumping in. Let's take a look at the euro. Euro's been pretty volatile as well this week. Germany just recently approved the Cyprus bailout. It's keeping the euro above 1.30. We do have a little bit of a it's ugly, but it's a bit of a head and shoulders pattern here. So we want to see, if it does break below 130, we should, have a decent move back into the range around 128. If it stays above 130, we should see, a rise back up to this 132 level. The yen pairs have finally calmed down, settled down a little bit. We got to almost 100 on the dollar yen, and now we're back down trading in the 98 range. I still think that we're gonna see some dollar strength versus the yen temporarily until this also settles out and the BOJ decides to get back involved and stop weakening the yen. Euro yen, definitely a level to keep your eyes open for is this 131.91 mark. We hit that 50% retracement level and that 131.91 mark, and we get some movement back up towards that. You definitely want to keep an eye on that as possible resistance for any future trading opportunities. Let's take a look at something that hasn't been as crazy and hasn't had as much chop. And we're going to take a look at the dollar CAD and oil. You see that the general pattern is we've had lower highs on the chart. It's kind of in a range, and we've every time that's made a run back up, we've had lower highs and it comes back down. We're in the same situation now. We want to see what happens here. We're at 102.55. We want to keep our eyes open at the 103.50 level. We're gonna take a look at oil as well. We have a nice little double bottom here on the oil chart. So if we do get a break above this 89 level on oil, we could see another 5 to 6 points to the upside, which could definitely affect where Canadian goes. So if oil does continue to be strong, you should see this pattern continue of lower highs on this chart, and you could be looking for shorting opportunities on the dollar CAD. If oil stays weak, then you'd be looking for opportunities above 103.50 to the upside. That's all we have for today. We're going to do our Forex wrap up for the week tomorrow, so stay tuned for a complete rundown of the week and where we see things going next week. Thank you very much. Have a good day and good luck with your trading.